We have seen a dramatic rise in the female labor force participation over the last half century. However, women still experience a substantial earnings penalty upon motherhood. But to understand the benefits and cost of parental leave, it's important to also know what are the effects of parental leave policies on firms and workplaces. My research asks whether parental leave is costly for firms and co-workers. We look at firm labor inputs, cost and profits, as well as co-worker labor market outcomes and well-being. We study the impact on firms in Denmark, particularly on small firms, as these are the firms where we might expect the largest cost. We first define a group of women who are about to get pregnant, and then compare them to very similar women who do not get pregnant over the next years. We then compare the evolution of the firm outcomes and the outcomes of their co-workers in the years surrounding childbirth. Here, women typically take 9 to 10 months of parental leave. Firms do not bear any direct cost because parental leave is funded by the government. However, firms might bear indirect costs, such as expensive and time-consuming searches for a replacement worker or other types of frictions that may reduce productivity. We find that having a female employee give birth and parental leave, of course, has an effect on firms' labor input, but the total labor input is not affected. They do this by both hiring new workers, but also by slightly increasing the retention rate and the hours of existing co-workers. Women in our context, they tell well in advance that they are pregnant and they are gonna be away from the firm, so firms are able to plan in advance. Knowing that parental leave taking is not costly for firms is an important piece of evidence for policy discussions in countries where they are considering to introduce lengthy parental leaves, such as the US, which doesn't have any national parental leave policy.